when you look at the offense the last couple weeks, are there any commonalities as to why maybe y'all thought it was slower than you would like?
It's tough to say. I'd like to start faster. Obviously, no touchdowns in the first half is not up to our standard. So I would like to start faster, but the defenses that we're getting early are always different than the ones that are on film. So I think that probably plays a part in it, but we just got to do a better job of adjusting faster.
Was communication still a problem this week?
Communication was great today. I thought third down communication was good. Obviously, got to eliminate the false starts, get out of first and 15. The whole first half felt like we were in first and 15, so we got to eliminate that. But other than that, I thought the communication was good.
Now that you've had time to watch the tape and digest it, can you just give us your overall thoughts? Now you've been able to watch it a few times, but you thought were some of your issues, but you like just your overall thoughts on it.
Yeah, I think first of all, you got to give credit to Dallas. I thought they did a nice job and they did the things they needed to do to win the game, particularly getting off to a fast start and then finishing the game in that 2-minute drill to go win it. So you got to give them credit. I also think that there were some things that we did to ourselves that are a little bit self-inflicted that put us behind the 8 ball a little bit on offense. Defensively, those first 2 drives could have been a little sharper on a couple plays. It's not all the plays, it's just a couple key plays there. Could be a little better, and then we're in a better position to play the type of game we wanted. So, those are all things that we think we can correct. That's the good thing, and we will, and we'll be better for it going forward.
Zach, I think of Mixon's 19 carries, I think 14 of them came in the second half. Was that wanting to establish the run, or was that just trying to mitigate those first downs, kind of like you were talking about?
Well, we only got, aside from the 2-minute, we only had 3 possessions in the first half, and so that's part of what happens when you defer, so you don't get the ball. Then they had the 2 long drives, so it's going to minimize your plays. And then on top of that, we had, I think, 2 first and 15s and a whatever the sack was on the 12 personnel sack. So it was probably second and 16, and we still ran it, but it's not the favorable situations you want to be in. So you put yourself a little bit more in pass mode, and so you don't quite get the carries that you were intending until we got into the second half. And then we got into a better flow.
Looks like y'all played a lot more 12 and maybe heavy looks yesterday than we're used to seeing. How do you, is there a particular reason as to kind of why y'all went that way?
Well, we thought the Big 13 was good for us, when we had the extra lineman in there, and it was. I think they got us in the last one, but there were some good efficient runs in there to be had, so we liked that. And then the 12 personnel was just, that's something we always want to be able to do, blend it in, run past. There's some favorable looks you can get there and help yourself in the protections, and I think our guys have done a good job embracing that stuff.
Yesterday I asked Joe how you balance when you said you wanted to be an even more explosive team this year, how you're able to still be able to take the shots that Jamar said he wanted you guys to take more shots yesterday against the fronts that you guys are seeing. Like, is that having a better run game? Like, how do you offset that? Because it seems like every week you always say that facing a good pass rush,
Yeah.
but that's kind of like the key to your offense. So
Yeah.
where are you at with that?
It's a long year is where I'm at with that, and so it's early in the season, and so again, we have to be patient and find ways to win these games early, and then your identity continues to take shape, and those opportunities will present themselves, and when they do, you have to maximize them. That's a good combination to have there. I think the simplest way to put it is we've put ourselves down 2 scores right out the gate in 2 games so far, and we're not that team. That's not a good way to start. It is going to take away your opportunities to be as aggressive as you want to be, because you've given them a 2-score lead, and now they can play exactly how they want to play. And those are things that we got to rectify and be better at. And again, patient. It's a long year. Those opportunities are going to come. Never been around great players that didn't want the ball in their hands at all time down the field. That's what we want from our guys, and we'll continue to work to make that a reality.
Welcome to the Queen City Strikes podcast. I'm your host, Ray Summers, man. Shout out to my man, Maverick, man. Tell him what's up, broski.
What's up?
Tony, y'all know what the vibe is, man. Hey, when y'all hear Maverick's tone, we on that bullshit today. We back on that bullshit, man. It's episode 32, man. MIA. Lots to get into, y'all. lots and lots to get into. A lot of questions that need to be asked. People have been patiently waiting. A lot of people feel like they've been cheated out. A lot of people feel like they've been lied to. I don't know about you, Mav. Like I said, what y'all gonna hear today? You might hear two different perspectives. You might hear the same perspectives. I don't know what Mav's gonna say. We did not talk about this at all today.
No, actually, we really haven't. No,
we didn't talk about this at all today, so I don't know what he's gonna say, and he don't know what I'm gonna say. We don't know what type of approach it is, but I do expect it's all gonna mean the same thing, or meet in the middle, to where there's obviously a problem going on this team that needs to be addressed ASAP. Because if y'all, like, I'm just going a little tangent right quick. Right now we're 0-2. That Super Bowl window is closing. Like, it's closing. Like the scene in Independence Day, they're trying to make it through the mothership and get out the hole and all that shit. Will Smith and old boy trying to race it the hole, bro. No weird way. Just stay with me. I'm gonna pick you right back up. Man. But something needs to happen, bro. I don't know what's going on, bro. It's like, it's to the point, the play calling, it's definitely an issue. And we talked about this last year. We brought this up on the Black Sheep episode, and we definitely brought that up even before then. We brought it up after after the Vikings game, or pre-Vikings game of last year. And it's, y'all, something, bro. Zach Taylor is right now, bro. It's 19-35-1 through the 55 games, bro. It's like, don't get me wrong. Yes, he was part of leading, like, I guess, getting us to the championship, to the first playoff win in 30 years, to the Super Bowl. Yeah, all that shit sweet. But when we come to today, something has to give, bro. Something has to give. Yes, these last two games, yo, we haven't seen anything that we've been promised. Like I told y'all the last episode, I don't want to hear shit about no glass eaters. They look like ass eaters right now, bro. I'm not gonna lie to you. Everybody that we picked up, you want to know the number one person that stood out to me these last two games, the new additions that we got? Your boy, Hayden Hurst, bro. He's the only person that stood out to me these two games, bro. But outside of that, getting back to Zach, bro, it's like, how can y'all not criticize this dude on how everything is being handled? And not just him. We could get on Frank Polak. We could get on Brian Callahan. It's just that group on the offense and the play calling. One of them, the three amigos right there. Some has to happen. I don't know. Go ahead.
And I'm just saying that was the perfect comparison, considering we're playing off of the Cowboys. And
yeah, bro. I'm just saying, bro.
I see what you did there.
It's like, how can y'all not criticize this group right now, man? It's like, yeah, the players, like, I feel like they're not putting these players in the best position to win. It's like we're back to where we were at the beginning of last season, where we're like, yo, what's going on with the offense? What's going on with the firepower? Where's the explosive plays? Because like last year, we didn't catch fire until like towards the end of the season. There started to be a lot of quick plays, fast points. But now we're not even seeing that. Like they can't even get into second gear. And we only saw like a glimpse of it in this Dallas game. And you'll see it on the Stripe Rewind. It was literally the drive that basically tied the game. They played with a sense of urgency. That was the only time they played with a sense of urgency, was that drive. But y'all, I'm going to tell y'all this. I'm going to flip it to Mav, because there's a lot to say. I don't want to take too much of his time. But I'm going to tell y'all this, bro. If these motherfuckers lose next week against the Jets, y'all, what's the lady name? Katie or Renee? Like whoever they like, yo, they might as well start lowering the ticket prices. They might as well. I'm telling you, bro, you want to start seeing a dark cloud coming over that Paycor Stadium, bro. And if they don't do nothing quick, whether it's, like I said, it's one of the three amigos that somebody has to get on I-75. I don't know who it's going to be. Somebody got to get on I-75. But I will tell you, there's a man out there I know that could fix this thing, bro. Call my man Sean Payton. Go ahead and take it, man.
Okay, so man, you really went right there already calling
Yeah.
Sean Payton.
Hey, I'll be the
Hey.
first on the petition. Call Sean Payton if these dudes lose next week.
Okay, I'm not hitting panic button yet,
Go ahead, bro.
but obviously everybody was shocked with last year. There's obvious question marks with Zach Taylor. There were people questioning his play calling ability last year. The success that they had last year and his flaws were hidden with the success that the team had going to the Super Bowl. Everybody was okay with the flaws because whatever the reason, the formula was working.
Yeah.
What's going on now, year one, you only had Burrow for half the season. Everything was new that year. New coaching staff, everything was new. Everybody was filling everything out. Burrow goes down with injury. The whole chemistry of the team completely changes. The format of the team changes.
Yep.
Last year, there were very low expectations. From the league playing the Bengals, they all had the same mindset. Bye week, we're playing the Bengals. We were able to catch them off guard. The way that they played last year, you also had the addition of Chase, which is someone they didn't have Burrow's first season. So all that was a big shock value that teams were not expecting. So they were able to have the success that they had last year. Now, a year removed, everybody has the film of all that. And the inexperience of the coaching is starting to catch up now because you've done really nothing to change that.
Yeah.
You're sticking to the same exact formula last year. You're predictable. Fans are able to predict the play. The defense is predicting the play. As long as you're not doing any changes, they're going to be on top of you, which is exactly what's happening. The main problem also with the Bengals right now is not so much the play calling, though. That is a big factor as much as the battle of the trenches. And that's both sides of the ball. The defensive side can't put any pressure on the quarterback. The offensive side is letting everybody through. I mean, when they all retire, you want them to be bodyguards at the club you can't get into because they go let everybody in. So Frank Pollock is supposed to be the offensive lineman whisperer.
Yeah.
Well, I think apparently he's whispering and not yelling because nobody's listening to anything he's saying or putting it all together, whatever the problem is, whether it's his coaching ability or, and I hate to call someone who has that type of background out, but I'm just looking. As of this point now, with 2 games into this season, since the start of last season and including the playoff, Joe Burrow's been sacked 83 times. The next closest person, Baker Mayfield, Ryan Tannehill, Derek Carr, all at 49.
Man, bro.
Almost completely double anybody else in the league.
Yo.
7 sacks week 1, 6 sacks week 2.
Bro.
The line is going to take time to get together. I understand that. But at the same time, the line's supposed to be playing at least somewhat better, somewhat improvement. As of right now, it looks like it's worse than it was last season.
Man.
Lyle Collins, everybody's giving him flack now, and rightfully so. You don't come in, with your GQ cover magazine look going, hey, your new bodyguard's in town. I got your back. No, the field's got his back because that's all he's on. It's his back on the field.
Bro.
You can't just come in and act all big and bad and tough making that type of statement. I mean, I get what you're trying to do, but then you fall flat on your face. I don't understand it.
I mean, I hear you, bro. I mean, like, to me, bro, it's on as a group, as a whole. To me, it's the whole front.
Oh, it's absolutely.
It's literally the whole front.
I still give credit to Kappa and Karras in the middle, but Volson's getting beat, which is expected. He's a rookie. Williams should be holding his own on the left side. He's not. The presence of Andrew Whitworth all the years he was here is truly, truly missed.
Bro,
And
I just don't
the right
know.
side, I don't know.
Yeah, man. I just don't know, like, what type of, like, I don't know what the locker room vibe is like. I don't know. Like, I don't know if I'll say, like, he lost the locker room right now, but like, just the way everything's been going, we should be 2-0, y'all. Like,
Well, some of the comments that you're already hearing from the locker room, he's on the verge of losing it.
yeah, I mean, yeah.
If you're talking about Taylor.
Yeah, Taylor. I'm talking about
Yeah.
Taylor. It's like, because if you just look at it, y'all, it's giving me, bro. And I was going to add this to my rant, but I wanted to flip it to you so you get your licks in. Fucking,
Good,
it's giving me
getting theirs in.
yeah, everybody is. Yo, social media is on the storm right now with this shit. But it's giving me definitely Marvin Lewis like vibes, yo, with the locker room, bro. It's like there's not enough, bro. Nah, bro. There's not yo. If I'm comparing the two, they both don't have that dog like the Mike Tomlin like energy.
No,
Or your Sean Payton like energy, like I mentioned, like the game I brought up earlier. Sean Payton from the Saints, former head coach. So it's just like something has to give, bro. It's just like something needs to change. Like I said, you could tell that like in the press conference, like Burrow, like he said that there has to be he's speaking in code, but it's like some people probably know what he's getting at. I know what he's getting at. It is just like something has to change. It's like we're going back to the
far too talented to be doing
way too talented, bro.
You've lost 2 games, one to a mediocre starter at best, and then a backup quarterback.
Thank you, bro. It's like, bro, yo, we got the 3-headed dragon, bro. And with the addition of Mixon, and then with the addition with your boy Hurst, it's like, what the hell is going on? It makes no sense. It's like it makes no sense to have this much talent. And then you flip over to other games. You turn the channel. We watched fucking Miami come back from a crazy ass deficit. I watched fucking the Cardinals. I'm basically comparing the NFC.
Don't forget our opponent next week, the Jets.
Oh yeah,
against the Browns.
Yep, then the Jets, yo. So it's just like, and these people, yo, in these teams, y'all, they only got like probably like 1 weapon, 2. Like, yo, like it's too much talent to not be letting them out the gate. And we said this last year. It's like you need to let these dudes fly. And like you're literally holding them in the cage and you ain't letting them out. And it's just like they're too young and way too talented to be restrained of they're at their best. It makes no fucking sense. That's why me
and you are wearing this symbol today.
Yeah,
Release
man.
the eye of the tiger.
Yeah, man.
To it, man.
You had to, bro. Like we're going to the game. I think just the one part that really pissed me off was we didn't get a chance to see it in the Stripe Rewind, but I wrote it down. The defense forced, remember we saw that fumble.
Mm-hmm.
They got a drive, bro. It was a quick 3 and out, but they could have hit, bro. Y'all, I'm sorry, man. This shit, it baffles me, bro. It makes no sense. Like we went from what we saw last year to this, and it's like we being catfish, bro. Straight up being catfish, man.
I mean, at this point, obviously Burrow don't have the time to get the ball to where it needs to go, but at this point, he's now hearing footsteps that aren't there and seeing shadow people that aren't there. He's running towards the blitz. He's trying to get away, and he runs towards where everybody's going.
That's where it's headed, man.
At this point, he's got to be playing scared. You can see it in his face every time, dude.
The confidence, like he don't seem confident with the line that he got, and just something.
The one thing I'll say that just like last year, this team still, no matter what, does not quit, and they show they still got the fight. It's just you need that fight from start. These slow starts out the gate is what's killing you. You can't even establish a run game when you're playing from behind 5 seconds into the game.
Thank you, bro. They barely could get past like a 70-yard pass either. It's nuts.
Well, you don't have enough protection to get those deep balls going.
Yeah, it's very slow, y'all. Very super slow. But let me get back to my shit. But it was early in the game. Sorry, it was the second quarter. It's 14-3. The Bengals was punting on 4th and 6, but it was on the Dallas 42. It'd have been like a 60-yard field goal. They passed it up. Picture we would have hit that. Think that 50-yard field goal probably would have sent that in overtime. Then on the flip side of that field goal shit, there was no timeout being called. Normally we see ice the kicker. This dude even chose to do that, bro. It's just the decision making, y'all, with the coaching staff. It's something has to happen, bro. Going into week 3, something has to happen because they don't figure it out by now. Because I'll tell you this, we're not ready to play Miami. We're not ready to play the Ravens. We're not ready to play. We haven't got to the hardest part of the season, y'all.
Don't even bring up the Bills.
Fuck that. We're going to bring it all up.
No, they're nowhere near in that realm right now.
We ain't, bro. Bills, Browns twice, the Bucks. It's like, come on, y'all. Something has to happen, bro. Something has to happen. Something has to happen, bro. So what's your biggest takeaway after sleeping on this, bro?
I said it earlier. The biggest takeaway is they got to get better in the trenches.
Yeah, man.
Fundamentals of football. You need to get better on the defensive side, actually getting to the quarterback. They seem to be like just a split second off from getting there. You've got to get pressure onto the quarterback. That only helps out your secondary in that.
I feel you.
And the offensive line, obviously, we know all those issues. You just got to get better in the trenches on both sides of the ball. You get better in that aspect of the game, they'll start getting a lot better than what they're playing now.
Right.
It all boils down to the trenches.
Hell yeah, I feel you. For me, bro, I just
Play
feel
calling
like
can still work if they get better in the trenches and can try to create more turnovers.
pretty much you saying we got to basically get back to the fundamental.
Mm-hmm.
I ain't mad at that. Not mad at that at all.
Their heads aren't there. They came out flat-footed in week 1, and they continued that. And the whole rust aspect, they came out with their pants down. They got big heads in the Super Bowl. We can do this. Blah blah blah.
I'm glad you mentioned that.
It's not an easy thing to get back to. You got to earn it. They're out to get you now. You got to play like the team that they're out to get.
Glad you mentioned that.
You're not.
I feel you. I'm glad you mentioned. I agree. Like my sister brought it up last week during the Steelers game. She said, I feel like they got way too Hollywood. And now it's just like everybody's just, like you said, the GQ, like everybody got their own thing going on individually. And it's just like, and you try to put that into a team. I guess you could say everybody got their own ego, but they grown ass men. You got to expect that. You got a lot of alpha men in the locker room. So it's just like, it's just rough, bro. It's just rough, man. I think the worst thing that can happen out of all this, man, is that we just made the Super Bowl and somehow fucked around, only won like 4 or 5 games a season.
But at the rate that
that'd be a nightmare.
How they're acting, that's exactly how it looks. The whole Super Bowl hangover thing. Again, this team is far too talented for that to happen. If it would get anywhere close to that, I do believe. Well, then again, Brown, you never know. But Zach Taylor, I think, would be out the door if that would be the outcome.
Let them start 1-5, Mav. Let them start 1-5, bro. I'm telling you.
Fuck not.
I'm telling you, let them start 1-5 in this 6-game stretch. Oh, bro. I'm telling you, y'all might as well start lowering them ticket prices, lowering that parking prices. Like I said, I peeped last week. I forgot to mention it was $70 to park in the parking garage. Motherfuckers is drunk. Yeah, $70 just the park.
We paid that for a ticket.
Yeah, and then the ticket was like $250, $270 for the nosebleed.
Yeah, I got.
Come on, bro.
I watch it at home.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. It's like I said, what, bro? Zachary, I dare you, bro. I dare you. I dare you swing this the wrong way. And I'm gonna tell y'all this. Don't ask no questions, bro. Don't ask no questions. We warned y'all from the jump. Like, if this happens, oh, bro. I say let's get going, man. Let's get going. So do you feel like he should hand over the play calling?
I mean, at this point, it's getting extremely predictable.
Way too predictable. The runs is way too predictable.
There's not too much creativity. And then when you try to get too cute with it, it all goes negative. That was one of the stats they kept showing in yesterday's game was how many plays they did that was negative yardage.
Mm-hmm. How many was it? If you remember.
Too many.
I'm going to say, I know it's a good amount.
More than one is too many.
Yeah, I'm going to say, I know it's a good amount. Because I do remember seeing that. It was like a good amount.
Yeah.
But to me, like, you already know my answer. Hell yeah. I'm giving you a hell yeah. Like, it's like, might as well try it. Like, it's like, because what's going on right now, we ain't seeing nothing, man. It's like, we back at the bullshit. Going into the offensive line performance, I mean, we kind of basically already covered that. Yeah, they just got to do better. I'll say this, though, to add to it. All right, if you want to compare it, Mav, do you feel like the O-line last year is better than this year?
I think I stated that earlier. As of right now, the O-line last year looked better than what the product is we're putting out there now.
Makes no sense. Yeah, I'm with you because like I said, we had Quentin Spain, Xavier Fulio. It's like you might as well bring them dudes back.
And they're getting penetrated more than an orgy film. I mean, come on.
You might as well bring them dudes back, man. I'm telling you, bro. I'm telling you, man. I'm telling you.
I see better protection in sheer clothing.
Damn.
I mean, I'm just saying, it's the blocking is horrible. It's non-existent.
It's not, bro. Like I said, man, they like Sean Payton out there. And then to add on to this.
Too early for that call.
I'm not early at all. we too late because we letting this drag out. Because I'm gonna let y'all know, like, because Matt, like I said, Matt has his opinion. I have my opinion. Like I said, like y'all hearing both sides. Just like I expected, but it's just like where I'm at with this, bro. It's like I'm telling you, let him lose next week and let's just see how this shit plays out. Because like I said, it's not cool, bro. And like I said, it's almost like we got this. It's almost like the mentality we were used to, like in the city with the Bengals, and it's like no, like we are way too talented on this roster to be just following along with the person just keep missing the exit every mile. Literally,
I will
bro.
say for the record, though, I will say this: I fully agree with you 100% though on that. Though,
What's up?
if we were going after another coach, I would definitely
Oh
go
yeah,
after Sean Payton.
Hell yeah, a person that knows, like, bro, he knows.
Just don't do no bounty
From A to Z.
gate shit, and we'll be good.
Say that again.
Just don't do no bounty gate shit.
Oh yeah. Don't be betting. Don't be doing no goofy shit, man, to mess us up, man. But yeah, that's wrong, man. Like I said, we're about to be too late if we don't pull the trigger. That's all I'm saying. But we'll see how it plays out. But like I said, we'll see how it plays out. We already went over the offensive line. We basically went over the Joe Burrow's performance. It was better. Like I said, no picks. It was just, like I said, he just seemed uncomfortable in the pocket, and it just, like I said, they're not holding.
Rightfully so.
And I don't know what's like. Yeah, they're not setting him up for greatness, man, with the play calling. But what should have done differently in this game, bro?
Yeah, I mean,
go ahead.
Yeah, okay. I guess part of it would be the play calling aspect. I mean, you saw the third whatever yardage it was there at the end, and you did this little cheap shot. What was it to Higgins?
Yeah,
I think it was. It went nowhere. Like you didn't even give.
Oh no, Boyd! You talking about the last play? Yeah, Boyd.
It was like you kind of like just rolled over and played dead on that type of
literally.
Play. I mean, and also I'm glad to see that methodical drive that you did. It took over 9 minutes and so on and so forth, but wrong time for that. I mean, you should have been doing that earlier on in the game. Keep the other team's offense off the field. So when you go up, now I don't want to skip over to Jets, but I'm just stating, you go up against an offense like what Miami just did, you're going to need drives like that to keep them off the field.
Thank you.
That's what you need to keep doing. Start out the gate better. Stop running, starting from behind. The way they are, you can't establish a run game, can't establish a play action.
Nothing, bro. And the play actions kind of worked in the game that we saw. Like they did a lot of play action in this game. It worked. Like I said, you had a lot of protection on the play actions. But yeah, I'm with you, bro. I'm with you on this. Here we go. This is the best part. Can't wait to hear your grade.
Oh, this is straight easy for me. A for special teams.
Word.
I mean,
let's go backwards. Let's go backwards.
I'm going to start with the positive, and then I'll end on the bullshit. Special teams, y'all played your asses off. McPherson, you made all your kicks. Finally, you got the long snapper back and showed, like I said last week, every line, every stage of that all worked together. Field goals looked like they were nothing.
Okay.
Huber goes out there. Each time he punted, he didn't hit no TV. Their punter did.
Facts.
Their punter punts in their stadium every fucking week.
Hell yeah.
So Huber did his part. Trent Taylor on the returns, whatever chance he got, he was actually starting to get it up the field. So special teams, you all did your part. Everybody else, I'm giving straight F all the way across the board. I don't even care. If you want to say the defense really did good, and I ain't buying that shit. You're playing against a backup fucking quarterback. So anything you want to tap your ass about and be all like, yeah, we did shit, you didn't do a damn thing. Quit doing the Dre Kirkpatrick celebration that you did something because you didn't do a damn thing.
All right.
I mean, you 1 sack in the whole game versus 6. You did finally get a turnover. I'll give you that.
Okay.
But when push comes to shove, we did finally tie the game. And just like last week, our offense couldn't get down the field. But by God, when the other team really needed to, you let them march right on down the field and get just enough yardage that they needed to kick the game-winning field goal. So both weeks in a row, you failed. Offensively, same thing. The offensive line can't protect a goddamn thing. In other words, and so, Burrow can't get the ball to nobody.
Okay.
And everything else. And obviously the play calls.
Okay.
I'm giving the coaching staff a full F. I mean, I'm glad. I can't wait to hear what you got to say. But that's. I mean, you know, at this point, put the replacements out there.
Woo. Okay. You got out of your system?
No, but it's
All right. Since we're going backwards, special teams, I'm with you, but I'm gonna give them a B minus because I felt like on the punt returns, it should be more better. I'm giving B minus. Still cool.
still cool.
Defense, C minus. Only they kept the offense in the game. We can't sit here and lie. The game, like the teams that we mentioned just earlier, Bills, Ravens, Browns, Jets, Miami, the Chiefs. If we're playing them, the defense would have looked retarded, retarded. The score would have been like what we seen in college this past weekend, 63, 50, 45. That's what you would have seen.
But it's a backup quarterback.
I feel it, but they still kept them at 20 points, at 17, 20 points. I'm not mad at it. That's why I'm just like, they still kept them in the game. And then when it came to a critical moment, they did get the stop. Offense got the ball. Goose egg, the little short one pass to Tyler Boyd. They're like, it was real effortless. They got their asses off the field. That's just me, man. I feel like the defense just these last two games, they basically played the Steelers twice if you think of it in a way. Because like they didn't really do like both teams didn't do nothing different. It was a lot of rush, a lot of little trickery plays, play action getting lost in that in the motion. But outside of that, them getting on and off the field numerous of times, like I said, y'all want to look at the damn the play stats, yo, the offense had a lot of 3 and outs, bro. A lot of 3 and outs, yo. I'm impressed that the defense held the way they was holding up, but you could tell they was getting gas as the time went on. And yeah, they gave up the little bullshit drive, you know. It was like the tip pass across the middle. They got that. And then another pass that basically put them in field goal range. Like you can tell there was gas. It's like because it was they literally gave all they had on that last drive prior, and then they went on a quick 3 and out. And it's like, what do you expect? We got the defense on the field numerous of times. They ain't toys. So I'm just giving a C minus, not a B, not an A. It was okay, but it could be better. There's still room for improvement. Now going on to the offense, solid motherfucking F. Solid, bro. I'm telling y'all, you have to hold this offense to a high standard. Me and Maverick just told y'all, bro. It makes no motherfucking sense. You seeing all these other teams that got maybe 2 weapons, 1 weapon. Not even like they don't got like the roster that we have on both sides of the field, and you just seeing what's going on with the offense. It makes 0 sense. So yeah, like they got to get that F, bro. They got to get that F, and it has to be better, bro. Because it's like this doesn't like a Super Bowl team at all.
Yeah, this is where we flip-flop from last year. I'm pulling a U where I'm saying I'm holding that defense to a higher standard.
That's fine.
I get what you're saying.
That's fine.
But again, mediocre starting quarterback and then a backup quarterback. You play like that against a Josh Allen, Patrick Mahomes again.
Oh, yeah.
Even though you did what you did last year, you won't be able to do that again this year the way you're doing it. They're going to light you up.
Yeah, the defense, I'll say, like they played like when it gets down to it, they will make the plays. Yeah, sloppy. Yes, I do wish they would get to the quarterback more. I feel like I don't know what was the difference between last year and this year, but I do wish they'll get the. We didn't see no Joseph Asai. We didn't see him at all yesterday, did we? I don't think we saw him at all. Like really, yes. At least I don't remember. I don't really remember seeing him in the game. But one thing I will point out with the defense, since I don't know what was going on with Eli Apple yesterday. I have no clue what was going on with Eli Apple yesterday. But I will say this, and you might agree here with me. I think they should have brought Dax Hill in at some point just to see how it played out. At least at the second half, since we saw how the first half went. At least should have made the adjustments for the second half during halftime. Like, all right, Dax, you're in. Let's just give him I don't know how many, but just see how it looks. See how the defense look. Just see how the coverage is with him being back there. You might have had some alertness, maybe. You never know, but you never know until you try.
100%.
Yeah, you never know if you try, 100%. Man.
100%.
Like I said, I hope everybody else agree, but it just like he looked out of it yesterday, bro. Eli looked out of it, bro. He looked out of it. And I do see some people, they call on Jesse Bates, like, I mean, bro, like I don't really got much. I don't really got much to say about him as of now. Like I just gotta wait till everything plays out. But we'll see. We'll see. But I do believe that I wish they would have put Dax Hill in. It should have made some adjustments. And that's another thing too. When they go in for halftime, look, they kicked the ball off. They received the second half. You expect them to come out, guns blazing. Nothing. They goose egged the first drive. Like they literally punted the first 3 and out. I was like, this shit's crazy as fuck, man. So, like I said, the fans deserve better. Like I said, me and Maverick speaking on as a passionate fans. We sure you guys agree with either both of us. One, it don't really matter. We know y'all agree with this as a whole. We like with everything that we're saying. So it's just like at the end of the day, as a organization, they as a team, they have to be better because right now, this don't look like a Super Bowl team and all the talents. Yeah, it's MIA right now. They miss him.
You drafted Dax Hill for a reason.
Yeah.
Use him. Cam Taylor-Britt's hurt. I get that. You drafted Dax Hill for a reason.
Use him, bro.
Put him in there.
And not even just him. We're going to the offensive side. Like, yo, you've been begging for this for a minute. Where is Chris Evans? What's the point of having him on the roster?
Well, at this point, I'm ready to put Dax Hill into the offensive lineman. See how he does there. At this point, Jesus.
I hear you, bro. But it's just like that's just where I'm at with it, yo. That's where we're at with it, at least. Like I said, 2 solid points, man. I'm not mad with Mav saying, just look at any way you want to look at it. Bro, play of the game. It had to been just that drive that we're talking about. That last drive that tied the game. That was pretty much the play of the game. And we just wish we'll see that sense of urgency literally throughout the whole game. Mav said it best. It's like, these slow starts. It's like, and then what really makes me mad is the running game. They can't even get that going. That's the most retarded part is you got him back there and you can't even get, it's like what, 3 yards, 2, another 2, 3 and out. Like it's crazy as shit. It's like they got to get better, man. It's just like everybody just seemed lost. Like they got that O-line has to get better, bro. This has to get better. Up next, we got the Jets on Sunday, man. We were just talking about them at 1:00, man. What did the Bengals got to do to win this game, bro? And give me your score prediction.
Win the trenches.
That's it.
But the way these games have been playing out, I'm going to say this is going to end up very similar to the way this game went, and I'm going to go to 27-24. I believe it'll get to that high.
Mm-hmm.
And I also believe, just like the last 2 games, it's going to come down to a game-winning field goal.
27-24. All right. Yeah, for me, I thought he's got to start early, be aggressive early. Defense they have to. I'm with you. Tack the quarterback, force a turnover. Like I said, make the momentum play like we saw, these last 2 games. Make the momentum play. Offense, man, they just have to like be focused and execute. That's it. Focus and execute, man, and do your assignments, bro. Now, my score prediction, just seeing how everything's been going, bro. Jets, man. And Joe Flacco, he's coming off of what, 300 some yards, 3 TDs, maybe 4 TDs it might have been. We'll give up the stats later. All right. I'll say we win 21-17. 21-17. That's what I got. 21-17. I'll go with that one. But we'll see, y'all. We will definitely see, man. We would definitely see. The wild stat is, man, since the Bengals are 0-2, there's been no team that has made the playoffs after starting 0-2 in the last 3 seasons. We'll see what happens.
My only argument with that stat is they got to show how the rest of the division looked after that. From those teams.
You do.
I mean, everybody's 1-1. This is our chance to all be tied with Pittsburgh leading the tiebreaker.
It's still early.
Far from over. 15 games left.
It's still early, but I'm telling you, the more you lose, is a tougher hole to get out of. You just keep digging and digging and digging.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
You're
next
already
thing you know,
1 in the division.
Yeah.
That's the big kicker.
Mm-hmm. Next thing you know, you're in Tawana, almost wearing the damn mask again. So keep playing. Keep playing. Keep playing with us. Keep playing with us fans. Keep playing with yourselves, man. I know you're getting that check, but hey, if you haven't noticed now, bro, like fans is tight, super tight. Everybody wants their gold star on Monday, bro.
Oh yeah, I miss my gold star free Monday.
Yeah, I miss my free meal on Monday. Go to Mike's Car Wash, get that ultimate with the ceramic for like 15, maybe 12 if they nice. Shit. Shit, everybody want they perks. Everyone want they perks, man. Everyone want they perks, man. But I'll say the best news that came out of this week, bro, that everybody in the AFC North lost.
Right.
That's probably the best news that came out of all this, yo. Bengals lost to Dallas, Ravens lost to Miami, Steelers lost to New England, and then we brought it up, Browns lost to the Jets. So it's just like, it's nuts, bro. It's nuts. What we got on here? I think that's all we got for that one. But we did our score predictions. Let me get y'all around the league news and results. I'm going to get y'all out of here, bro. Like I said, hope y'all feeling this, man. If you haven't, man, please like and subscribe, man. Get into these scores. Tonight, we got a doubleheader on Monday. We got Titans Bills. Yeah, he might go off, though. Allen for you in fantasy.
It won't be enough for me. It's like
how much you need?
Too many.
Oh, damn. Like 200?
You might as well. Shit.
Damn. All right. And also, we got Vikings Eagles. Also, this past Thursday, the Chiefs beat the Chargers in a nail biter, 27-24. We just told y'all, man, the Bengals lost to Dallas 20-17. Jets beat the Browns 31-30. Let me see them stats again real quick. Let me give y'all 4 TDs, 307 yards by Joey Flacco. You think he has our number? We got his number.
We got his number.
Yeah, say that again.
Then
we got his number.
That squad is long gone, though. But the Bengals, for whatever the reason, were able to solve Joe Flacco.
Facts. We will see. Commanders lose against the Lions 36-27. I ain't gonna lie to you, man. I'm so proud of the Lions.
Oh, so am I. I'm happy for them.
I'm so happy for that them. Coach, like I told you last year, he reminds me of a drunk version of Bill Cowher, bro. It's something about his energy, bro. It's like the bad Santa version.
Drunk Bill,
bro. But he's so passionate. Like he's passionate with everything. I'm telling you, bro. He be having that locker room crying.
Bad from Shameless now.
He be having that locker room in tears, bro. Buccaneers win 20-10. That was a hell of a comeback though, because the game was like 3-3 all the way up to like the last, like I'll say like maybe like 7 minutes of the game.
Mm-hmm.
Then Winston did Winston shit. It's all good. Baker Mayfield, another goose egg, man. Lost against the Giants, man, 16-19. Patriots beat the Steelers 17-14. Man, Jaguars beat the Colts, bro, 24-0. Goose egg. Right. I wasn't shocked. I was shocked.
Got iced.
Yeah, he did. Dolphins beat the Ravens 42-38. That was
insane.
A beautiful game. And I loved it because did you see how cocky Lamar Jackson was? Like when he got when he got up to like 28, whatever the score was, everybody's all like, Mr. Cool and shit. And yeah, they came back guns
blazing. Stay tuned to that Lamar Jackson drama. Stay tuned for that.
Yeah. Circle that game too. Also, Rams beat the Falcons 31-27. 49ers beat the Seahawks 27-7. Broncos beat the Texans 16-9. Russell Wilson got his first win with Denver. Cardinals beat the Raiders in overtime 29-23. That was a crazy game if anybody saw that. That was a wild game. Wild game. Put the ball in Murray's hands, ran it in for the touchdown, passed it to the former Bengal AJ Green for the 2-point conversion. Overtime, Goofy's fumbled, they ran it back. Game over, curtains. And then the Packers beat the Bears 27-10, man. That's it for your week 2, bro. That's your week 2. Little quick news real quick, and they want to get you out of here. What we got on here? Yo, I remember you brought up the whole Amazon Prime issue. There's been a lot of issues with that, bro. And I'm kind of nervous when it gets to the Thursday night game next week when we play the Dolphins. Like, a lot of people's not gonna be able to like tune into this game if they don't got the Amazon Prime account.
Right. And I don't know how locally, if it'll still be on our local station or strictly Amazon Prime.
Yeah, man. I really hope they have it on local so everybody can watch it. That's in basically Ohio, but we'll see. We'll see. Also, another quick news, man. The doctor that was overseeing Justin Herbert is being sued by Tyrod Taylor.
Yeah, he should be.
Yeah, if anybody remember this, Tyrod Taylor played for the Chargers. I forget what year this was.
A couple years ago. Might have been two or three.
I think they cleared him, but he wasn't supposed to be cleared. Like I guess
they didn't clear him, but he should have came back from his injury a lot sooner until the doctor punctured his lung.
Thank you. That's what happened.
Which caused him to miss like half the season.
Thank you, man. That take Mav's answer right there. Take Mav's answer. I have it written right here, but yeah, take Mav's answer. I'm over here bullshitting. Take Mav's answer. I literally have it written down right here, literally, but take his answer. But yeah, that's what happened. But he's supposed to seek in at least $5 million in wages. So we'll see what plays out with that. And also, lastly, man, our boy Chase, man, got fined for the flip the bird, bro. Flip the bird. He got fined $23,870, man, for unsportsmanlike conduct against the Steelers, flipping off little Miss Fitzpatrick. I feel like they would have known until it went all across social media. Everybody was posting that up, making T-shirts already.
I was gonna say someone actually had like a canvas thing made to hang up on their wall with it. I'm like, I'm gonna do that same thing.
I ain't gonna lie to you.
I don't want to copy it, but I gotta copy it.
I ain't gonna lie to you. That'd be a nice tattoo. They make it to the big dance again. That'd be a nice tattoo to have.
They gotta beat the Jets first. All
right. I'm just saying, if they make it to the prom again, bro, that'd be a nice little tattoo.
You gotta ask a girl out before you get to the prom.
True. Unless you want to say they. Had to throw that in there, man. Cause like, what made me think about that, bro, before we get out here, bro, that shit you something about like the at the school, what's going on at Oak Hills. That's what came back to my life. So I was like, yeah. Ignore that, y'all. Just ignore that. We're not gonna get into all that shit because we don't need nobody blowing up the comments and all that shit. Like, oh, y'all really on that bullshit, huh? But it's all good, man. It's all good. Like I said, we're still in the fantasy live streaming this Sunday, bro. Going live at 11:30 a.m. Please tune in, and countdown for the Power Hour starts at noon. Please like this episode, share, subscribe, man. Share with a friend, man, whoever, coworker. Like I said, let them join the fun with us, man. Road to the Super Bowl. We'll see though. It's still room for improvement, but again, y'all, we just talking as passionate fans. Take the messages that you're being told with a grain of salt.
15 games left, y'all.
Yeah, man.
Plenty of time. Don't hit the panic button just yet.
I'm still going off what I said.
I get you. But don't hit the panic button yet.
Like I said, Mr. Peyton free, man. He ain't doing nothing. He damn near about to work at Marshall's. He ain't doing shit. He ain't doing shit, man. Bring his ass in. If this shit hits the fan, bring his ass in ASAP. But that's all we got for y'all today, man. I'm your man Ray Summers. This is episode 32, MIA. Shout out to my man Maverick, man. We'll give you guys a hooday.
Hooday.
We love y'all.
I got one shout out.
Oh, go ahead, bro.
Real quick before we get off here.
Go ahead, bro.
St. Al's Gators Passers Girls League. My daughter's on that team. 5-0. Keep bringing it on, girls.
Hell yeah, man. Keep bringing it on. Keep bringing it on, man.
Only team undefeated in the league.
Hell yeah. How many games we got left?
3. And
3?
then they got tournaments.
The tournaments. You know where the location of the tournaments is at? Matter of fact, don't say that on here. No, never mind.
I was going to say, I have no idea anyway.
We will talk about that off air. We don't need somebody in a big Inspector Gadget jacket just chilling,
It'll be on
scoping
a
shit.
field. How's that? It'll be on a field.
All right. That's it, man. Just keep me posted. That's all we got for y'all, man. We love y'all. We out. Salute, baby.